Hey guys, been quite a while since I've put out a video, but here we go. We're looking at a short takeoff and land bush plane. This is a Cub, and we got some other aircraft here. It's got the big tires, big flaps, leading edge slots or slats. Just cool looking aircraft. Grown a lot of interest in these lately, so I thought it'd be neat to start a project of a radio controlled one. I know, what a great idea. Start a new project when you still got all your old ones laying around. Had a CMP Hellcat that I put a video out for a while. It was a while ago, and it's still unfinished, but it's actually almost done. I've moved probably 3 times in the past year and a half, so not really got a lot done. Anyways, so what we're looking at is tires. They're meant to look kind of like the Tundra tires on bush planes. Fill valve, you actually fill these with air. Very squishy to take those not so great landings we all know about. Real balloony looking. So I had to find an airframe to match these. I was looking for around a 70-inch club or a 70-inch Cub. Looked on Craigslist, looked all around, but then I just ran into this kit here off a tower. I just couldn't pass it up. I know a Super Decathlon is not your typical bush plane, but at 115 shipped, I just couldn't pass it. For this size of a plane, it's a 1/6 scale, 40 to 50 scale or 40 to 50 size engine. Wingspan 65.7, length 50 inches. Pretty good size plane for 115 shipped. I don't really know of where you're gonna find a plane this size for that cheap. And the construction of it is actually really nice. So here we got the fiberglass cowl, nicely done. It's pretty sturdy. It isn't like deformed or anything. Pre-installed engine mount. I think this kit recommends some type of OS 2-stroke, so maybe that's what it's pre-installed for, I don't know. Pretty nice construction. Look inside of here, we got pre-installed tubes. I've looked over this thing and I have yet to find a place where the covering needs to be redone. It's real, covering has been done really well. Then here we got one of the wings. Some kind of tape with string here, I'm guessing maybe so you can pull the servo leads through. Again, really nicely covered. Another wing. Now here, as far as this goes, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. This is all one piece. The aileron. Not sure if I'll just do like a flapper on mixing or if I'll cut these somewhere and re-sturdy them up a bit. Make one side the flaps, one side the aileron. I have to get up and do some reading. Surely somebody's that's owned this kit before has had this idea of splitting these into 2 parts. See what they have to say about it. Maybe I'll find on a forum. Then we have the vertical stab and the rudder. Now this I like. I've never had hinges like this before. They've always just been the glue-in type. But these are pre-pinned, and you can see what kind of style they are. Looks pretty nice to me. I've had cheaper kits before where I would actually just go through and rip all these hinges out and re-glue them myself, because you'd run into sometimes and you'd barely tug and it would come unglued. And obviously that's not healthy in flight. And all these actually have those hinges in there, pre-pinned ailerons, elevator. Again, as you can see, really nicely covered, good looking aircraft. Take a look in here. Got our pretty heavy duty looking wing supports. Got our wheel pants, main wheels. Still not 100% sure yet if I'll just use this stuff, because it is a good looking plane the way it comes. But I mean, I started it as a bush plane, so I might as well use these. I know, like I said earlier, a Super Decathlon is not your typical bush plane, but it should look good. We'll see as I'm putting it together, and I'll make a decision from there. Got a fuel tank, tail wheel stuff, spinner, a bunch of hardware, maybe stuff for the wings, more hardware of some sort, fuel tank parts, again more hardware. We got main gear, struts, let's see, engine hardware and offsets, aluminum dowel, and linkage rods. But yeah, ought to look good, and thanks for watching.